10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
I think I was going to back into the launch pad. Getting a picture of it.
Stage 1 propulsion nominal.
Fasten your space belts. We are on our way to space with Electron. Velocity and altitude are increasing towards our target of around 27,000 kilometers an hour and an insertion altitude of around 205 kilometers. Now that we've cleared the launch pad, the next major milestone is max Q. This is the point during the flight in which Electron experiences the highest aerodynamic stress that we can expect during ascent. Now, let's listen into mission control for that crucial call.
"15 seconds to staging."
Entered burnout detect mode.
MECO confirmed.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage 2 ignition confirmed.
And that is exactly what we wanted. MECO, stage separation, and second stage ignition all performed flawlessly on Electron's 60th flight. The rocket's second stage fired up healthy and is now continuing well on its way to orbit with Black Sky's Gen 3 payload. It will soon split and eject its nose cone halves, introducing Gen 3 to the vacuum of space for the very first time. What we're waiting to hear next from Mission Control is that fairing jettison is confirmed. Let's listen in. And there goes that nose cone. Electron's fairing has been jettisoned. We are now 3 minutes into the flight with less than 6 minutes remaining for the second stage burn.
Battery jettison confirmed.
Current pump top successful.
SECO confirmed.
Stage separation confirmed.
Nominal transfer orbit achieved.
Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition, engines full power, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go Starlink.
Vehicle touching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. Coming up next, the vehicle will be passing through max Q, which is the point in the mission profile where the vehicle experiences the greatest amount of aerodynamic pressure.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Good call out there. As it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere. We should be hearing that call out for max Q in just about 15 seconds from now.
Mach 1.
And another good call out there.
Max Q is, of course, a critical milestone for us here at SpaceX because it is that period of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the rocket during ascent.
Max Q.
And confirmation that we've made it through. So coming up next, we'll have 3 events happening in quick succession, starting with MECO, followed by Stage SEP, and then Second Engine Start 1, or SES-1 for short.
Now, main engine cutoff, or MECO, is where all 9 Merlin 1D engines shut down in preparation for stage separation, which is where the first stage separates from the second stage. Following that, the MVAC engine on the second...
MVAC chill has started.
Good call out there. Following that, the MVAC engine on the second stage will light, which is called out over the nets as Second Engine Start 1, or SES-1.
That first engine burn of MVAC will last several minutes and propel the second stage and the payload to orbit. In addition to these three major events, the fairing halves will also separate less than a minute after SES-1. So keep an eye out for all of those on your screen here. We should continue to have great views of our launch today. And of course, we are always listening into mission control for the latest and
Nominal
greatest.
trajectory.
And
confirmation there that we're on a nominal trajectory.
now we should be hearing that call out for main engine cutoff in just about 15 seconds from now.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
And there you heard those three callouts back to back, which again were MECO, stage separation, and SES-1. Now coming up shortly, we should hear a callout for fairing separation. And as mentioned earlier, both payload fairing halves supporting tonight's mission are flight proven, with one half flying for its 22nd time and the other flying for its 14th. Should hear that callout any moment now.
Great views there that we have confirmation of fairing separation.
Separation confirmed.
And the call out for mission control.
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
There's confirmation of entry burn startup. Expecting out 10 more seconds on this burn.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
And confirmation of shutdown. And we are already getting some great views on your screen there, and we are hoping that all of you joining us from the ground in the Exumas are going to have a
Both
great
vehicles
view.
continue on a nominal trajectory.
Great view of landing too. And there's another call out that everything is headed in the right direction.
Now coming up in just about a minute from now, we should hear that
Stage
call.
1 FTS has saved.
Another good call out there. In about a minute from now, we should hear that call out for landing bird startup on the Falcon 9 first stage, which as a reminder is on the left-hand side of your screen.
We're also getting great views of those titanium grid fins that are helping to steer the booster on its way back to Earth.
Now, this landing burn will be the final burn of the booster as it descends back to Earth. And as a reminder, it'll be...
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Another good call out there. As a reminder, it'll be doing this for the 16th time today.
Stage 1, transonic.
And good call out there that stage 1, the booster on the left-hand side of your screen, is now transonic. Now, coming up in just about 20 seconds, we should see that landing bird startup on the first stage.
And just in case you are just joining us today, this is particularly exciting because this is about to be the first international landing of a first stage booster.
Stage 1, landing burn.
And great call out there for landing burn startup.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Of the Falcon 9 first stage. We're now waiting for Falcon 9 to land on Just Read the Instructions, currently off the coast of the Bahamas.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy. Stage 1, landing confirmed.
And there you heard that call out for successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket, and you can hear the cheering behind me. Welcome to the Bahamas, Falcon 9. Now, as a reminder, this was the 16th launch and landing for this first stage. And meanwhile, that second stage is on track to complete the rest of its mission today to deliver 23 Starlink satellites to low Earth orbit.